Hi, you fucking retards out there. Hi, retards. Hi, how you doing? All the retards that believe the Earth is a big giant ball spinning in space. We all come from monkeys. I'm gonna pop your bubble. I'm gonna make you cry. Share your pain. Helium, when it rises, because that's what helium does, it rises straight up, will rise for what reason? Answer yourself that question. Come on. I know you don't want to do it, but you're gonna. You'll say helium rises because it is less dense than the air. You're correct. You just answered density. That's the answer to density. Do you understand what I'm saying? You just answered density. Where is gravity in your statement? Can you invoke the word gravity when you use the word helium? Do the words helium and gravity ever fit together in any sentence that you know of? In any paragraph that you know of? Can you use helium to demonstrate gravity? Or can you use helium to demonstrate buoyancy and density? The helium rises because it's less dense than the air. You answered the question. If you still believe in gravity, here's another one. You take water, fresh water, you put an egg in the water, in the pot of water. The egg will sink. You add salt to the egg, the water, and the egg will rise. You have created a medium which has allowed the egg to be less dense than the water. The egg is now more buoyant than the water. That's buoyancy. Can you use the word gravity there? Do you need the word gravity there? Is that an actual experiment that you can perform that has tangibility and recordable evidence? Because if you can, that is called empirical science. That is part of the scientific method. See, what you're prescribing to, which is grade 9 science for me, was what you're ascribing to, which was grade 9 science to me, was the idea or the concept or the theory of gravity. You see, gravity was pseudoscience then, and gravity is pseudoscience now. I know. The first thing you're going to do is react and get all violent and feel like you have to ad hom me and start talking about formulas and everything like that, and completely missing the true facts. Gravity has nothing to back it up but formulas that don't back up anything. And I know you're thinking about the bowling ball and the feather inside of the vacuum chamber. Knock, 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 knock. Knock, 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 knock. Hello, McFly. Anybody home? Do you live in a vacuum, McFly? Are you in a vacuum? And in order to have a vacuum chamber, in order to have a vacuum, can you show me a vacuum without a container? No, you can't. Can you show me gas without a container? No, you certainly can't. But as a fundamentalist, fundy, you can point to the sky and say, there's your container, right? Because that's how the brainwashing works. Now, again, back to the gravity. It's pretty simple. I'm not going to wear a pair of glasses and make my eyebrows go up like caterpillars and talk like I know everything and you're really dumb and what I'm saying is fascinating and you should listen to me. What I'm going to say is this. These are facts. You cannot argue them. Square them in your seat as you will. I know you will. And chomp at the bit. Get mad, get angry, get frustrated, get upset, have a Tylenol or two because you got a headache. I'm not sure what the situation will be, but helium rises because it's less dense than air. The egg rises because it is now buoyant, because the medium, which is the salt water, has allowed the egg to rise to the top. It is that simple. If it is fresh water, the egg will sink to the bottom. See, in your mind, if I had not mentioned the salt water, and I said, why did the egg fall to the bottom of the ocean? Or why did the egg fall to the bottom of the pot? You would say, gravity pulled the egg down. But you can't say that when I add salt water to it, can you? Right, monkey? Ooh, ooh. You can't say helium and gravity at the same time. You can't say the gravity keeps the helium from rising or falling or whatever. You can't, because it is a pseudoscientific word. The molecules inside the helium are less packed or less dense than the molecules inside the air. So it rises. The molecules in a coin that you drop from your hand is more packed than the air that it's in, the medium. So you drop the coin, it falls to seek equilibrium. That's the magic word for today, boys and girls, you mental midgets. I'm trying to help you, but you just refuse to see the truth because you're so used to lying and accepting lies and believing lies. That's all you know. And one final word of the day, this is another word of the day, is the word alien. If you think that there's aliens, I'm happy for you. I mean, you must have a vivid imagination. But keep in mind that words all have meanings, and you cannot say the word alien without saying a lie first. Thank you. Good evening. Good night, you fucking monkey.